Okay, it is January 5th. I'm going to show another quick demo of VoxyAI. My goal was to release this app by the end of the year 2025. So it's now 5 days late. We're now in the 2026. I'm a little delayed because I use a third-party system for payments and licensing, and there are two separate systems, and there are multiple steps for both. So it's taken much longer than I thought it would. However, I'm now at the very final step, so I'm hoping that either today or tomorrow I can actually release this. It'll be great if you can actually get your hands on it. So the good thing about the delay is that it's giving me additional time to build additional features. So I'm going to show one of those today, and that is something about personal knowledge and RAG. So I've implemented RAG in the app. RAG is Retrieval Augmented Generation. And what does that mean? Well, normally an AI only knows what it was trained on. So it doesn't know about you or your company or your projects. However, if you point Voxy AI to like certain documents that may be like style guides or notes or code or whatever, it'll know more about you and about your company. So it can actually like incorporate like those ideas. So when you ask Voxy AI a question, it will search through the indexes of those documents. It will find the relevant bits and it will send those to the LLM when it goes to like, query the LLM for your response. So this way it has some context about you. Okay, so for this demo, what I've done is I've created this markdown file that says in a JavaScript file, we need to have comments and headers. Okay, so I've created like this block style comment or header, I should say. And then before variable declaration, I have this style. Okay, I've added a few other things too, but I won't actually demo all of them. So we're basically enforcing a style. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Voxy AI. There's now a personal knowledge section. I'm going to enable that, and I'm going to point it to this coding style markdown file. Okay. Now, if it were a really big file, it would take time to index it, but this was a very small file, so it's already indexed. And notice there is a privacy mode. I'm going to explain that in just a moment. So now I have just a blank JavaScript file, and I'm going to ask Voxy AI, let's see, how about write a function that sums two numbers. Okay, and you can see it has incorporated our requirements. We have now this function header, and we have comments for these variable declarations. Okay. Now let me show you what this privacy mode does. Okay, so when enabled, your documents are only used with local AI and never sent to cloud services. Okay, so I am using currently a local LLM. If I were to switch to, let's say Grok, for example, which is a cloud-based LLM, and let's do the exact same thing. Let me get rid of this. And let's say write a function that sums two numbers. And notice it did not include my document that I had set up in the personal knowledge section. That's because we had this privacy mode enabled. So if that were disabled, then it would actually send like your documents to the cloud, which could contain personal information. Okay, so that's a quick demo of RAG. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned. Hope in a day or two, keep my fingers crossed, we'll actually have a released Voxy AI.